guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the Youthful Hatfield Town here on Football Manager 2020. Let me get the music started and then we can get the party started. That was one of the worst lines I've ever said. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. There it is. I think I had it on already. There we go. Yes, welcome back to the Youthful Hatfield Town. As you can see by the league table down here, we are currently 3 points clear of Bromley, who are in second place. We are still top of the table, but only just. We have 5 games left to go, which I'm hoping to get through all of today. It's been a weird season, because I feel like we've had a really bad season, and yet we're still on course to win the league. There has been a massive upheaval that has happened since the last episode, which I will show you. For those who don't remember, last episode we lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup via the biggest load of bull crap you've ever seen. They scored a goal that wasn't shown on the highlights, and I mean, I keep saying this, I haven't watched back the video yet, so I could be wrong, but I definitely do not remember it being shown on the highlights, which is a real dick move if that is the case. Anyway, massive upheaval, as I said. Also, I thought I'd fix the frame rate issue. I've tweaked some settings, but I've just looked at OBS and see it drop back down to 0.44. So I don't know what to do about that. Transfers. Transfer history. See if you can spot who I want to talk about. I'll give you a clue. It's not one of the incomings. Although we have signed this guy here, Jordan Roberts, who has been a bit of a revelation, actually, since he joined. I'll show you him. He's on the decline. He's only he's 31. He's 31. He is on the decline because he's reached sort of his peak now, but he has scored 3 goals in 8 games for us in the league. Since he joined from Wickham, who I don't actually know what league they're in. What league are Wickham in? Doesn't even tell me there. Well, that's handy, isn't it? So I don't hang on. Maybe it tells me here. League One. And he scored 1 goal in 22 games for them, and now he's with us here. He was brought in to replace Wilson. Archie Wilson. The chap who I thought was ours forever. Unfortunately, don't blame me on this one. Blame the board. An offer came in of £26,500 from Barnsley, and the board went over my head and accepted it. In fact, the chairman went over my head and accepted it. I tried to protest. They said no. Then that started a chain reaction, and about 6 or so other teams came in, and the one he chose in the end was Hibs. Now, has he actually played for them yet? No, he hasn't. I tried to sign him on loan. They actually agreed initially, and then he rejected us. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if I do this. But if I go back to the schedule here, since he left, you can kind of see, where are we? He left... Was it here? Nope, I think it was before this. He played in his... the last game he played for us... No, what was it? The last game he could have played for us, he did play for us. That's what I meant to say. So it must be a little bit further up. Where's the Chelsea game? Chelsea game's there, so it wasn't long after that. So he started there. He started there. And here, I think, is when he left. Yes, because I ended up with Street up front, Asengani on the bench, and then, yeah, by this point he was gone. It's really sad. I miss him a lot. He was our bright star. We have had a youth intake since last time as well. Suffice to say, I'm not that impressed. We had one good player come through, this guy here, Gary McAnally, who might get promoted to the first team next season. But the rest of them... I mean, you can see who the trialists are here. They haven't left yet. There was a couple of... Who else? I think... The left back that I was promised, I don't know what happened to him. Whether he, got lost on the way to the training ground or what. Maybe another team poached him, for all I know. All I know is he didn't appear again. So, unless that is him, Luke Allen, that could well be him. I really hope it isn't him, because he's not very good. Also, he looks a bit like me, which is a bit concerning. Anyway, we got 5 games today. We got Sutton United away to begin with. Do you remember Sutton? They had a really good cup run. They're Reserve goalkeeper was caught eating a pie on the bench and fired, and I've not really heard much from them since. But we're playing them in the league now. We have actually played Stevenage in the league recently. Here, we beat them 1-0. This is why I think we've had a bad season, because if you look at our results, we got the Chelsea game there. Since then, we had a 1-0 win, a 3-0 loss against Maidstone. I got absolutely hammered in this game. Absolutely hammered. And then a 2-2 draw, a 1-0 win, a 2-0 defeat, a 1-0 win, a 2-0 defeat, a 4-2 win, at which point we were 2-0 up, and then it went to 2-2, and then we had to score again twice very quickly. In fact, we did score twice very quickly, 71st and 72nd minute. And then a 1-0 win, a 2-0 defeat to Chelmsford, which was also very disappointing. Nixon got sent off in the 5th minute. That didn't help. 0-0 draw against Maidenhead, and we just scraped a 1-0 win against Billericay via the most comical own goal you'll ever see in your life. Basically, the guy just booted it into the back of his own net. Not good. Not good. So we got Sutton, Kingstonian, Eastbourne. Was that Woking? I saw. Worthing, and then Dartford. Hopefully, fingers crossed we win the league with a couple of games to go. Fingers crossed. He's not playing for you. Why did you sign him? You ripped him from my clutches, and you're not even playing him. You're just wasting his potential. He will be back. I guarantee it. One way or another, Archie Wilson will return to Hatfield during this career. And the worst thing about it is, I had a £5 million price tag on him, and for some reason the board changed it, because I remember setting the price tag, and I remember thinking, this is high enough, no one's going to bid this. And then when it came up saying accepted, I thought, oh bloody hell, maybe they did. In fact, last episode I even referred to it, didn't I? I said about he was rated at 5 million because it was talking about Barnsley, and then suddenly it said 26,500 bid accepted. And then I went into his transfer status, and they changed his asking price to £26,500. So we didn't even he's a record-breaking player. He should have been worth at least £500,000, and yet they didn't pay that. It's ridiculous. So we got no money from that, which meant Roberts had to come in as a free transfer replacement. I couldn't upgrade the youth facilities because we didn't have the money. I can't do anything really. So the idea of this series was to generate our own players and generate our own income from those players. So we still have... it's transfer deadline day. I might as well take part. We still have quite a bit of money in the bank. £89,000. That should see us through to the end of the season, hopefully. And then we'll have some pre-season friendlies to generate some more income ready for next season. But it would have been nice to have some player sales sort of help that. And Archie Wilson would definitely have helped towards that. As I said, he's at least a £500,000 player. That would have ticked us over for a couple of years rather than just the one that we've got now. We're going to need some cup runs over the next couple of years. It's basically this whole deadline day is just my players leaving, isn't it? If there's efficient and if there's appropriate and sufficient interest, or whatever it is. Richmond, shall I loan him out? Might as well. I'll add him to the development list, see if he goes. I'm not going to force him. We'll answer the question as well. Davey joined us at the start of the season. Why are you asking me about him now? Oh God. Yes, the transfer window lasted the whole season. Of course it's busy. You gonna ask me another stupid question? No. Go for that. So nobody left. Nobody joined. That was a really short deadline day, wasn't it? That's alright. The big teams had already taken all my best players. We started the season minus Fitzhugh, and now we're finishing the season sans Wilson. In fact, how is Fitzhugh doing? At the mighty Notts County. 4 appearances, 1 goal. Brilliant. That was a move that worked out for you, wasn't it? Thing is, he's only 22, and if he rejoined us, he would be an excellent signing for next season. I'm not going to be too horrible to him, but at the same time, he wanted to leave, and it clearly hasn't worked out for him. Although he has scored, he's averaging a goal every 4 games, which isn't bad. It's a bit ridiculous, though. Let's be honest. It's a bit ridiculous. Billericay's defender Hayden Lindley has just been spotted having a coffee in Worthing. I can't remember where Worthing actually is. It's nowhere near Billericay as far as I'm aware. Oh, Ekpyong's happy because I strengthened the first team. Okay. I actually thought Ekpyong would be the player to leave next. That's why I brought in Pruti, because I thought this guy would be on his bike. But he's actually stayed. He's not at the best time this season. Not at the best time. Not at the worst time. Don't get me wrong. But he's not scored yet this year. And his average rating, if I remember correctly, is, yeah, only a 6.93. It's getting harder for him. Let's put it that way. It's getting a little bit harder for him. But he's, you know, he's still rising to the challenge. He's an ever-present in the team still. I'm desperate to find out what this problem is with OBS, because it is driving me up the wall. It's doing it more and more now. Like, basically every time I look over at the screen, it's doing it. And I can't change the recording format whilst I'm recording. Maybe it's something in the Taskmaster. I can allocate more CPU to Streamlabs. Can I do that? Nope. Nope, I can't. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. According to the Taskmaster, it's using minimal CPU. That definitely doesn't sound right. Something's not right. There might be a Windows update. Maybe that'll fix it. Who knows? Just gonna have to make do for now. Right, so this is... I'm going to move you back here. Actually, no, I'm going to leave Matthews in. I'm going to put you on the bench instead of Pruti. Sorry, Pruti. You've done nothing wrong. That's the worst thing about this. You've done nothing wrong. Oh, also, lots of wanted. Who actually wants you? Northampton, Wickham. Okay, that might be some money. You want St. Neots. Shelbourne. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be my team. Actually, no. I'm going to put Dunn in instead of Woodson, because Dunn hasn't played for us for ages, so you never know, he might pop up with a hat-trick. So Robertson in goal, Matthews, Ekpyong, Davey, Lynch across the back. Then we got Hunt and Brunt in midfield, King, Waldron, O'Rourke and Roberts across the advanced three. That's why I love Roberts, because he can play as a striker and he can play as a left winger. But he's actually playing, excuse me, he's actually playing as a wide target man in this system. So with two target men out here, basically the right back is just going to be pinging balls this way. And then, yeah, Dunn up front. Whitnell, Nixon, O'Loughlin, McGee and Asenganye. I still can't say his name. Asenganye on the bench. We've got the match plan set up. Let's go kick some balls. See, I think we need to win 3 of our last 5 in order to wrap up the league. That would be very nice. Turn you to key. There's no point doing extended because I've got a lot of matches to get through today. Alright, some good football to start us off there. Done back to Roberts. Roberts with a little dribble. Right back's open. Go on. Well, that would have been a good ball had Roberts have been there, but because Roberts was the one who played it to you in the first place, we all know that wasn't going to happen. Oh, Howlett Mundell. I remember him. He played for my Bromley team once upon a time. He might be worth looking at. I'm kind of scouting the opposition a lot now as well whenever I play these teams. Particularly when we lose. It's kind of a try and work out what happened. And are these the kind of players we should be looking at? That was a nice tackle. Go on. Go on, King. You're on your own at the moment, buddy. You can do it. Okay. He took it a little bit too wide. I was hoping he might be going for the penalty or something. They're number 3 here. In fact, not their number 3. They're number 2 here. I thought he was going to foul him there, but he's already been booked, so I guess he stood off. It's smart defending, to be fair, from Forest. He knew that King was too far wide to get a decent shot on goal, so just let him shoot. No point bringing him down, giving away a penalty. Just let him shoot. Let him make his own mistakes. I think that's what they say in the parenting world, isn't it? Okay, so I think we're slamming into half-time as 0-0. This has been the story of my season, actually. A lot of 0-0 draws. Ooh. McGee's on for Waldron O'Rourke. I would love it if Waldron O'Rourke actually started a game and then finished it as well. Oh, Asangani is on for Roberts too. And Nixon is on for Matthews. So we're kind of going for this now. And Nixon's already been booked. Terrific. What was he on the field for? When did he come on? Does it say? No, it doesn't. He was literally on the field for like 2-3 minutes, if that, and he got booked. Brilliant. Alright, Brunt on the ball. Sprays it across to Hunt. It's nice football. That is nice football. Done now. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, your loan's getting terminated at the end of the season. See you later. He's done all right. He scored a couple of goals. Scored on his debut. It looks so promising. That's what happens when you use the DOF though to recommend signings. You end up with a bit of a... You either have a corker or you have a stinker. And I think in this case we had a stinker. Okay. That was really bad. Good save, Robertson. Robertson's actually on track to set a new clean sheet record. I think it's this game, in fact. If he gets a clean sheet, he breaks the record. So that'd be cool. And I should also mention, Jordan Roberts is not my signing. It was a Luther Blissett signing. DOF went out, found him, sourced him, signed him, done. Another great save. Another great save. Good defending on the line as well, but the first save here, exceptional. Nixon here. Actually, it wasn't even Nixon, it was Ekpyong. That wasn't bad from Nixon. Ekpyong just decided, I'm not going to chase that. How annoying. Okay, Uber attacking at the end. We got Dunn, McGee and Asangani up front. Midfield of Nixon, Brunt, Hunt and King. There's a goal. It's King. I thought for a horrible minute there it was going to be done after all the not nice things I said about him. What we got? Back three of Ekpyong, Lynch and Davey. I'd have put Nixon in there myself and put Lynch out at left midfield. It was Ekpyong with the initial header, and then King sort of fell over and it went in off his studs. Hey, a goal's a goal. He's not offside. He was on that first one actually, but by the time the header came in, he was not offside. We're doing all kinds of weird formation changes now. And it's full time. Well, there we go. 1 down, 4 to go. On to the next one. Kingstonian next. Sutton at 21st. We should have won that by a lot more than a goal. We are 6 points clear though. But Bromley have got a game in hand. We're 11 points clear of 3rd place. Chris Stokes. Oh yeah, he plays for Sutton on here now, doesn't he? How'd that work out for you, fella? God, you look different there. Is that the same Chris? Bloody hell, you put him in a forest green shirt and suddenly he looks completely different. I watched him play for Stevenage for 6 months. I saw his face several times. If you'd have shown me that picture there, I would not have recognised him. Do I sign this guy? Attacking midfielder, he's only 17. I sound like a predator when I say that, I realise that, but... It's tempting. It's tempting. Cupid as well. They got a player called Cupid. 21-year-old winger. Right winger. Oh, his fitness is incredible, but his pace isn't very good. Remember Bradley Terry? We had him on loan a couple of years ago. £95,000 they want for him. They can jog right on. Let's say you have 10% next sale, and for the upfront fee, let's say 20. Let's say 20. Yeah, balls. I should have done. Okay, I should have done installments. Are you really worth it? That's the question. Are you really worth it? I don't think you are. He scored 40 goals in 95 appearances for us, though. You shouldn't really sniff at that. You should just go straight in. Why am I like spurting out cliches tonight? I don't know what's wrong with me. No idea. Alrighty. Just wait for the game to save and we can move on. Let me turn off my AC because it's now freezing in here. 21 degrees according to the thermostat. I don't believe that. It feels a lot colder than that. It's been raining all day as well, which probably doesn't help. And it's dark. I should mention, if my voice gets steadily quieter, I'm recording this at midnight at the moment, so I'm going to start like turning the voice down a little bit so I don't wake up the family, because I know what they'll do. 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, they'll wake me up. And I don't really want that, so it's only fair. Some of the players here, I have been looking at this a lot during the season just to see if there's anyone good that we could pick up. This guy here still, Scott Sutton, he's the one. He's the one I keep coming back to. Don't want to sell. That's the problem. They do not want to sell. I'm just going to keep declaring my interest. If we get promoted, who knows what might happen. Who knows. Alright, bring on Kingstonian. Then we got Eastbourne. Then we've got someone... he said Worthing again. Worthing. And then we've got... Is it Dartford? I think it's Dartford. As I say, if I win the league with a couple of games to go, then I might cut this video a little bit short. But if we're going right to the end, then we're going right to the end. I want to get this done. Now, the last time we were in this position, Cameron Walker popped up with an excellent last-minute goal to win us the league. Unfortunately, he doesn't play for us anymore. So it'll have to be someone else. Right, you, let's say 7,500 lock. Acceptable. That's good. Just want to check where you can actually play before I agree to this. Advanced playmaker. Not bad. How are your stats? First touch 13. Finishing of 8, which isn't bad. Passing of 11. Technique of 9. Teamwork and vision are both awesome. Off the ball as well. Decisions 12. I think if we signed him, he could probably slot straight into the first team. What do you reckon? Hand over to Blissett? So at least then I don't feel that eternal guilt of spending 7.5 grand on a potential flop. Because at this point now, technically Blissett's spending 7.5 grand on a potential flop if he can negotiate the deal. I've just realised how many of our matches are away games as well. Is that 3 in a row? More contracts here. Who do we... Oh, you need to stay. You definitely need to stay. And your yearly wage rise can bugger off. 190 quid a week. I'd say that's pretty fair. You... Robertson. Yes, I would like to keep you, please. Even if you're just backup keeper next season, which I think would be harsh, considering you are about to break... In fact, you have, I think, now broken a clean sheet record. Okay, you're not cheap either, but again, I think it's worth it. Whitnall, yeah, you need to stay. Shelbourne, or whoever it is, you can bugger off. My player. We might well be turning pro next season. I don't really know at this point. Maybe we'll just wait till we're in the Football League. Anybody else? Miller, yes. We'd quite like to keep Miller. I don't really know why Miller's been out of the team. Oh, he had an injury, didn't he? That's what it was. He had a serious injury. I think it was a knee injury. Serious knee injury. That wouldn't have helped things. But yeah, I think everyone else. Vincent. Oh, Vincent. Again, I won't feel guilty if Blissett can't do it. Wootton, Wilkinson, Richmond, Lane. I suppose you can leave. Jabali as well can leave. Ward. I'd like to keep Ward, but again, I'll let Blissett sort you out. Bliss. Okay, I'll offer you. I won't do a year. Oh yeah, that I can do one. I won't offer you a year's extension though. If we have to renegotiate next year, so be it. And the rest, yeah, I'm going to delay. That's fine. Staff, this should all be done automatically because Blissit has been signed up, so he should now sign up the others. And youth players, delay. There's Fitzhughes. Oh, he's not interested anyway, so. And County don't want to sell. Why would they not want to sell a player who's only played 4 times for them all season? He's not been injured, has he? Pretty sure that would come up on the report. In terms of this, because I care about this. They almost never take short corners, failing to do so even once from 9 potential situations. So I'm assuming that's in the last match. They had 9 corners. I mean, who am I looking at? This side. So they only scored twice. Okay. So if I was to look at... Is there a thing I can just click on that gets me into the pros and cons again? Could do just goal analysis. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's focus on what we're doing, shall we? And not worry about what they're doing too much. Willow got some money. That must be from a grant. Yep, £42,000 from a grant. Player wages 50,000 though, so that's still not quite perfect. We lost 38k. Retro. Let's bring all these guys in on trial because you never know. I think Whitnall was a trialist, wasn't he? I think he was. But I think that's where Fitzhugh came in from. Let me check Whitnall. I think he was the West Ham guy. No, you were the Tottenham guy. Apologies. Should never get those two mixed up. Wow, look at the rejections. All these people thinking they're better than me. Mind you, you're at Man City. You probably are better than me. We'll scout you. That's fine. You're at Man United. I would rather lick my own eyeball than sign you, actually. So we won't do you. I mean, I'm tempted to say it for you too. But what are you? You're a right back. Actually, I am kind of in the market for a new right back. Another Man U player, another Man U player. Liverpool player. Is it just these clubs that keep dumping their players? Left winger. Again, I'm kind of in the market for one of you. Cabrera, centre back. We'll let the scouts do the talking, I think. Dave Edge. I had an Edge. I think your name was Dave as well. And you were a right winger. That's weird. That's quite freaky, actually. Too many Liverpool players thinking they're better than everyone else. Oh, there was the report I was looking for. You're good. You're actually good. I'm going to bring you in part-time. Let's say we'll start with 70 quid a week and we'll do the optional contract because you might end up being really good. You're happy with that? Well, that's cheap and cheerful. Lovely. Back to this. So you've got a good level of agility, a high level of pace. So that tells me we've got to have the pace tactic. Good stand of acceleration as well. But it does say Wilkinson's ability to win the ball back, Whitnall's work ethic. I'm tempted to actually play Whitnall from the start in this game then. So Whitnall's on the bench at the moment, but let's bring you in for Davey. And I'm going to switch the match plan to pace. And I'm going to bring Asen Gagny in from the start instead of Dunn. I'm also going to take out Roberts and I'm going to start O'Keefe, I think. Or maybe someone else. Could start Lane. It's a bit of a risk, admittedly, but he is faster. Oh, inverted winger. That's perfect. Actually, I want to check that you are faster before I start saying things like that, because you might not be. Your pace. So Lane's pace is 12. Roberts' pace was 11. So you're only a little bit faster. Massive decrease in strength. I reckon I'm going to do this. We'll see how that goes. You watch. 15th minute, McGee and Roberts will come on. Lane and Waldron O'Rourke will go off. You heard it here first, people. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, hello. Transfer. What's this? Tooting and Mitchum make an offer for Lee. Do you know what? Yeah. He's 20. He's not going anywhere. Oh, Burns rejected us. That sucks. Signed a new deal with Stevens. Well, I mean, good on him. He wants to stay with his club. Develop further. Can't fault him for that. Under 18s win. Bloody hell, look at that. What was the score? 4-1. Whoo! Impressive. An 8.1 down here. Are you that good? No. How did that happen? How did that happen? Jesus. Slipped and fell into a good performance by the looks of things. Alright, Kingstonian. Coming up. Here we go. Promotion race heads to the wire. So Bromley, they've got Dorking in 19th, Maidstone in 9th, Dartford in 10th, Hemel in 17th, and then Bournemouth in 7th. I've got Kingstonian in 14th, Eastbourne in 5th, Worthing in 13th, and Dartford in 10th. So right now, I think I've got the harder run in. But the form table, they lost their last game against Eastleigh. So they're going into the in worse form. I've won 3 in a row. Oh, that's Harry Troop. Yeah, I asked him to be scouted last episode. I think we'll dodge that one, in all honesty. No offence, Mr. Troop. Dave Edge looks to be joining. There we go. 6th of June, he'll be coming in. And on the circus rolls. And he's injured. Okay, torn groin. That's not too bad. Actually, is there an option to... Oh, Vincent's turned down his... Okay, Vincent might be leaving. I guess it's because he's already on trial. Sometimes in a deal like this, there's an option to bring them in on trial until the day they join. Just so they, they start training with the team and they pick up on your tactics and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool that the game lets you do that now. Alright, so I think these two matches here are going to be the decider. Because if Bromley lose their game in hand, they're going to stay 6 points behind us. And if they lose again and we win, we're going to be 9 points ahead with 2 games to go. And the good news continues. Miller with his new contract. Whitnell with his new contract. Robertson with his new contract. Supporters are absolutely elated with that one. It's always good to tie down talent of his calibre. Exactly. Exactly. And Waldron O'Rourke as well. Oh. Okay, the fans aren't happy with that one. But I like him. I like you, Mr. Waldron O'Rourke. You scored 2 goals in 12 appearances. Both of them, I believe, were in the same match. But I do think you're a good player. Ward turns down contract. That's good wages we've offered him there. Why has he turned that down? I do not know. I was just checking if Waldron O'Rourke was set up as an advanced playmaker there. Because that's ideal. That's his perfect position. Plus, for the style of play we're doing, plays the ball down the channels. That would be ideal as well. More frame skippage. More frame skippage. Now, I'm hoping what I'm seeing on my preview is what you guys are seeing in the video too. Because it really only hangs for, like, less than a second. But I haven't watched any of these videos back yet. That might be a mistake. We'll see. I'm kind of in the mindset right now, though, that if it is bad, I'm just going to upload it anyway with a little disclaimer. I don't really want to be in the business of scrapping videos because of things like this. Because I still want the story to make sense here. And if we suddenly jump from halfway through last season to halfway through next season with nothing in between, it's a bit jarring. Mind you, I wish this autosave. Maybe I'll turn that down a little bit. The number of times, though, I've typed into Google Streamlabs OBS and then frame rate issue. So like frame rate drops to 0.44. The problem with this is it's like no one's ever used Streamlabs OBS to record a video before. The feature is there. It's not like I've crowbarred it in or something. Every time I type in Streamlabs OBS frame rate issues, it always assumes I'm streaming, and I'm not. I'm recording. So it's recommending things like check your network connection, and how's that going to fix this? It isn't. That's the clue. It isn't. Balls. Bromley won their game in hand. Balls. Also, Sutton here is interested in joining. Thinks between 66 and 140,000. Is it worth it? If we can get a structured deal, like, 10,000 every transfer window for the next couple of years, that might be worth doing. Right, I'm happy with the lineup. I think Waldron O'Rourke is going to get subbed off, and I think Luke Lane is going to get subbed off. And he said Lois Lane, then that would be a turn up for the books, wouldn't it? I'm sure they're both going to get subbed off early in the game, but we're going to go. Whilst this game is playing out, I am just going to hop back to Google and see low FPS. Okay, this might be useful. Okay, so I've got something here that I might be able to use. We'll see how that works. Back to the game. Asen Gagny here with the first chance. Oh, hello. I think the keeper got a touch on that. If he did, that's a hell of a save. It's a hell of a save. McGee with the free kick. To the back post. Whitnell, I believe that was. Yeah, it was. Heading just wide then. Unlucky. So right now, I don't think... Yeah, Bromley aren't playing. It's just us. It's us versus Kingstonian. I think we're the only game today. So no one else is playing right now. Which means... Also, this isn't the view I had last episode, is it? I had this. And then you were... What were you? I mean, I could... Oh, maybe not that one. Hatfield body language, maybe? No, I want something that fills the screen. Report? Oh, God, no. Adams' feedback. That's what I'm going to have here. And then here, I'm going to turn off. Just give me the league table and stop faffing around. Stop putting this stupid overlay. It's really annoying. That's the only complaint I have about this skin, is that little box in the bottom right corner there. Drives me up the bloody wall. Alright, half time, 0-0. Bit concerning. We've had 8 shots, only 1 on target. And McGee did indeed come on for Lane. And Davey has come on for Whitnell. So right now, Waldron O'Rourke is still out there. It's good. Brunt with one of the worst passes of the season. Oliver now sprinting down the left. Good challenge, Hunt. Asen Gagny is offside there, I can tell you that now. Good thing he didn't get it. I think now we're in a new phase, so he could potentially go win it back and it wouldn't be flagged. Good play, McGee. Waldron O'Rourke, that is a tasty pass. That's a very nice first touch from Brunt as well. Is he going to shoot? He is. Okay, that was going a mile and a half over the bar, but thank you, goalkeeper, for giving away the corner. Hunt is probably going to swing this one in. He is indeed. That's not a good corner. That was not a good corner. I don't mind a back post run, don't get me wrong. but you don't float it there because it's impossible to head back, and it either ends up going out for a throw-in or a goal kick, and the guy who's run all the way up the pitch just to do that then has to turn around and run all the way back again. Oh, for God's sake. I can't even remember how long it's been since we last scored a free kick. That's the one thing I will miss from Vincent. Oh, Roberts is on. Well, if Roberts is on, I think we should go aerial assault. Please don't score. Good save, Robertson. Please don't score. Does that work? Maybe I should do that at Stevenage matches more. When the other team's got the ball, I just go, please don't score. You never know. I'd be amazed if it did work. I don't want this to be a 0-0 draw. Because then if Bromley win their game in hand again, they're only a point behind us. And that is the squeaky time that I do not particularly want. Well kept in, King. Good cross, King. Hit it. Yes. Onside. Yes. Come on, McGee. That was a King masterclass right here. Not a bad ball from Brunt, to be fair. A little overhit, but what a touch that was to keep it in. And look at this cross. He manages to have it curl to the left to begin with, and then it straightens out and actually starts curling back to the right by the time McGee gets to it. Look at this. It's a generic cross to begin with, and then it straightens out, and then it starts turning the other way. Brilliant. Just asking for McGee to slot that in. Who knew aerial bombardment does work? Now we're going to play it along the ground for a bit. Although that wouldn't have been a bad ball actually if Roberts had been on that side of the defender. Which might sound like a really dumb thing to say, but he was running off the right shoulder when he should have been running off the left. That's what I mean. Sometimes it's not a bad pass, it's a bad run. Someone tackle him. Someone please tackle him. Someone tackle him. No! I was about to say good save. Oh. I thought he'd held it and then he dropped it. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. And the guy who scored's just been taken off. Alright, 3-4-3. Let's see what happens. Good block, King. Oh, very nice, King. Right, go with it. Go with it. You going to keep running? You going to keep running? Yep. Okay. You got 4 in the middle to aim for. That's a hell of a cross. Oh, yes. Onside? Yes! Waldron O'Rourke. Come on. He's only scored 2 all season. That's his 3rd. But what a time to score it. Brilliant. Brilliant. What a ball again from King. He's run pretty much the length of the pitch here. Gets it into this position here. Crosses it in. Look at that in-swinger. Bang. Beautiful. Beautiful goal. If you could marry a goal, I would. Now we got to see this out. Which I think... Well, we got 2 minutes? Or was that 6 minutes? Can't actually see. Oh, I thought... Okay, that would have tied it up quite nicely. Ekpyong almost scoring his first goal of the season. He's going to do a Vincent Kompany. It's fine. He's going to wait until it really matters and then score his one and only goal of the season. And then announce his leaving the club at the end of the season. I hope he doesn't do that latter bit, but the first bit would be nice. Robert's not really bullying the defenders like I hoped he would. I don't actually know how tall he is. I just know he can play as a target man. He might be like 2'5" for all I know. Well held, Robertson. I have a horrible feeling that's 6 minutes that's been indicated. Doesn't look like a 5. What was that? I mean, if it is a 5, we'll find out now, won't we? Win it. Win it. It was a 5. And breathe. Aldrino Raw, you absolute legend. Save the game. Doing a hard save now. I'm not letting autosave do this one. I need to make sure that that result is locked in history. That was a tricky one. Kingstonian mid-table, so they could very well have caused an upset there. I'm very, very glad they didn't. So that puts us, I believe, 6 points clear again. Now it's on Bromley to do their bit. I don't know when they're playing. Come on, game. Yeah, we're 6 points clear again. They've got their game in hand, but if they lose it... I mean, even if it comes down to goal difference, you might have seen there, our goal difference is over 10 better than theirs. So we should be fine. King, though, is now suspended. Too many yellows. Dum. You're going to have competition next season, buddy. You're going to have competition. But I guess Galbraith is going to come in. Wherever he's gone. There he is. He's 2 stars now. So he's developing. This is a really young... 3 academy graduates across the attacking midfield here. I can think of worse things in life. Eastbourne are 6th though. So I might revert to you on the left. And you up front. And just have you as... I mean, you can play as a winger. I could still keep you as a wide target man, though. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I will do that. How fast are you again? You're 11, aren't you? In pace. Attributes. Yeah, so you're not the worst. And you're 186 centimetres, so you are 6'2" and a bit. Give or take. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can think of a lot worse. Plus, as I said, he's done alright since he joined. He's done alright. Davey only got a 6.0 in that game, but I don't think he was on the pitch very long. That's a bit harsh. I think that's very harsh. Tora Hole has had a great season for Loughborough. Absolutely fantastic season. 11 goals in 30 games. And he's had 5 assists. That's pretty damn good. Even if you've got to drop down a couple of leagues to get to their level, you know, if you know where the goal is, you know where the goal is. No, that's not an answer, Barnett. That is not an answer. That is an unacceptable answer. 40k. Let's start with that as an opening offer, shall we? Ha 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 ha. No. 60k. 60k. And that comes down to 40. Okay. Now we start adding in installments. We'll do 12 monthly, 3 installments, each one £10,000. Sorry, each one... Oh, this is total, isn't it? So yeah, another 20,000, 6,750 per. After league appearances, let's say 40 games. We'll give you another 20. No, 10. If we get to... I mean, we're going to leave the Vanarama South now, but still. So you have to have played 10 games. We'll say 10,000. Why is there no drop down here? Don't know that. Don't like it. 10 goals? Sure. Another 10 grand. International appearances? 1 game. You are British, aren't you? I think you are. Oh, that's Irish. Okay, 20,000. I was going to say 100,000 if he was English, but he's Irish, so he could well get called up. I think I'll do there, and then let's say we arrange a friendly as well, because we're nice. That came to 130,000, I think that said. They're probably not going to accept it still. I think that's way under their estimations. But, hey-ho. Let's go. Right, I'm going to check the league table again in a second, just to see what Bromley did. Because if they lost... In fact, there it is. And they drew. So we are 5 points ahead with 3 games to go. So if we win and they lose, we'll go 8 points ahead with 6 points to play for, and that'll be enough. In fact, if we draw and they lose, we've technically won the league, because they can't, unless they have a massive goal influx in the last 2 games, they're not going to be able to catch us on goal difference. But obviously we're going to win. We're not going to draw. Who draws? Apart from Bromley, of course. But yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win. We're set up to win. We're going to win. Damn it, they rejected it. Alright, Carl Lee, you can leave. Actually, yeah, I want to have a look at the squad again. So we've got some players who are leaving when their contract expires, but other players like Simpson, Bennett, they're on non-contract terms, so I'm going to have to like literally release them to get rid of them. Cox and Murray as well. Even D'Arth. Yeah, he's I could wait till the end of the season for those guys though, because they don't get paid unless they play, so they're not really costing me anything right now. But it would be nice to trim the squad down a little bit. I don't like it when I get injuries and I don't have anyone to replace them with, but at the same time I don't really like having a big squad, even though it always ends up being the case that I have a massive squad. It's no fun. I like the challenge of trying to, calling up a kid from the academy just to cover for a couple of matches on the bench. That's what makes it fun. That's what originally inspired these youth-type series. Joe Bezant, enthusiastic striker. No, your finishing isn't good enough. Your finishing isn't good enough. Can't really call yourself a striker when your finishing's less than 10, let's be honest. That's a bit of a piss take. Okay. Okie dokie. I can't speak English now. Adams can't wait to celebrate. Calm down, mate. It's not over yet. Mackie tips to win. Yeah, Jake Mackie, you've had a good season, haven't you? 22 goals in 38 appearances. I'll have a look-see. We will have a little look-see. A little cheeky look. Because you never know. I know last time out I talked about changing the owner to more of a sugar daddy. I haven't done that. I'm not sure if I will, to be honest. It'll be nice to do it, but it's kind of like activating cheat mode, isn't it? So I don't think I will. Right, we're playing Eastbourne, who are currently 4th, and we're 1st. Bromley are playing Dartford, who are 9th. So Dartford, I know you're playing me soon, but I really need you to do me a favour and beat Bromley. I like Bromley. I've managed them in the past. Managed them into the Football League, in fact. So I don't want him to go bust or anything. I just want him to lose one game of football. But none of that matters if we don't do our job. So here we go. So I think the lineup is going to be what you see on the screen right here. Although I'm tempted to bring Nixon back in at right back. I'm going to bring Nixon back in at right back. And hope he doesn't get himself sent off. Because that would be a massive, epic fail. I'm also going to bring Davey back in, actually, for Whitnall. So here's the team. Robertson in goal. Nixon, Ekpiong, Davey, Lynch, Hunt and Brunt, Galbraith, Waldron O'Rourke, Roberts, Asenganyi. Let's play. I doubt Lane's going to come off the bench because the match plan isn't going to consider him even as a viable option. But you never know. I have faith that the players will see it through. It's always good to have someone to rely on in midfield, so long may it continue. Has he been pulling all the strings? I'll say that one, because if he expects of it himself too, then it kind of takes the pressure off when I'm saying it. So I hope that's true. And here we go. Pressure's on me after this episode though, because going into next season I did say I would design new kits. So I need to find the time to do that. I'm currently in the middle of doing custom liveries for OpenTTD still, so I suppose both require Photoshop. I can do both at the same time. Don't see why not. It's a valuable skill to have in life, isn't it? Being able to recolor layers in Photoshop. Something I certainly didn't think I'd be doing when I walked into uni the first day to do engineering. McGee's on for Galbraith already. Looks like another 0-0 first half. Yep. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Give me a highlight. That would be nice. Wow, this game. This game. Brunt off, Whitnell on. That's interesting. I'm going to quickly change you to extended in the vague hope that we get a highlight. And I'm also going to tell you to start bullying. Let's see what happens now. Please don't be a 0-0 draw. Bromley is still drawing as well. So this would be a perfect opportunity to score a goal. Lads, come on. Alright, Robertson with the goal kick. Finds... who was that? 15. O'Loughlin. Chase it down, chase it down. Okay, cleared. Davey plays it down the line. Nixon chasing it. Come on, put the pressure on, put the pressure on, put the pressure on. Head that. No, don't lose it there. Oh god, no, no, no. Good save. I'm not even going to say that he should have caught that. He just kept it out at the back of the net, and that's all I care about right now. That could be the only highlight of the match. That free kick was too straight. Right, Ekpyong needs to watch his man, and he didn't. Neither did Davey. Good block, good block. Two good blocks in a row right there. And another good save. Breathe. Breathe, Mark. Breathe. No, not a corner. Okay, end of that one. Come on, it's literally the last minute of the game. Would it trouble you too much just to score a goal? And I was talking to my players. Oof. Bloody hell. I don't know if OBS picked that one up. They just hit the post. Bromley are losing. Bromley are losing. Okay, we just need a draw, lads. We just need a draw. Bromley are 2-1 down. Lofthouse. That's the guy I've tried to sign quite a few times during this series. And I think it's him. No, McGee, what are you doing, you fool? Okay, we've done our bit. We drew. Bromley, I think, lost. I think they lost. No word of a lie. I think they lost. In which case, we have basically won the league. So it's you. Kieran Lofthouse. Okay, you're a different Kieran Lofthouse to who I was thinking of. You've got good stats. So it's not going to come up saying we've won the league just yet, because we haven't. But effectively, if my maths is right, let me just double check this. So the number of games we play this season is 42. I know that because, you know, we've played 40 and there's only 2 left. We're 6 points clear. Our goal difference is 15 better than Bromley's. They realistically can't catch us. Mathematically, they can. They just need to score 16 goals and hope we don't score. But realistically speaking, they cannot possibly catch us. This is ours to lose. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And I mean, all we need now is a draw. Because if we draw, they can't catch us. I'm just trying to think what my team's going to be for the next match. Okay. Do I go out with a bang? Do I go out with a whimper? We've got a lot of players here. Like I could put Mead in midfield, for example, for the next match. I could put Lane back on the left wing. It's a shame I can't put Wilson up front because he's not here. Who else? I'm just looking at players who've come through our youth system. So Foster, maybe in goal. This would probably be for the last game of the season if it's all sewn up. Actually, I could put Lane up front and then put maybe Cox on the left. But then where does Miller play? Oh my days. We have too many attacking players who've come through our youth system. So it's nice that we had a defender come through this year. I would have liked a couple more. So midfielders would be nice though. Like just normal central midfielders. Brown feels success can be had with director of football model. Thank you. I'm so glad that the media care that much about the way I do things that they're asking random managers who just happen to have signed one of my players. Because that's how the media system works, isn't it? Okie dokie. Stevenage avoid relegation. That's good to see. That echoes real life. Stevenage are actually, their season starts a week before everyone else's now, because we were due to play Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup on the 5th of September, which is a Saturday, I believe. But because Portsmouth have had international call-ups during that time, they've had to reschedule the match. So our match now is, when I'm recording this, it's a week today. So actually, technically I'm recording this on the 23rd, but I was started recording this on the 22nd. So we're playing them on the 29th of August. So I think we are the first domestic match to kick off. But they're not televising it. They'd rather show Wickham versus some other championship team or whoever. In fact, is that even right? They shouldn't be playing in the first round, should they? I don't even know. I don't even know, but I'm just a salty Stevenage fan who wants us to be on TV more. Worthing scouting report. Okay. What are they going to tell us? Ekpyong's aerial ability, Wotton's heading ability. So maybe we go attacking aerial for this. I think we are. You know, I think we are. Dunn or Wotton? It's a question that keeps me awake most nights. Your strength is 16, your heading is 13. Your strength is 14, your heading is 12. So Dunn to me. And then Asenganyi can go instead of Lane. Roberts back on the left wing, that's fine. And Wilkinson. We've had a bit of a rough patch this season, but I am going to bring him in here because he is dominant in the air. And Nixon as well. Pretty good in the air. He's got 7 heading, whereas Matthews only has 7 as well. I'm going to swap you two round. I think this is going to be our team. King's still suspended. I'm going to put Pretty on the bench actually. Do this. There we go. This is going to be the team. I'm going to go aerial. Bang. Keep them guessing. That's what I say. Keep them guessing. But yeah, it's nice to see Stevenage keeping their position in the Football League. We've made some really good signings. We had some good pre-season. Our pre-season did finish yesterday. We had a 1-0 loss to Luton, and I'm sure Luton fans are laughing at that, but we played a reserve team too. And we had some academy kids come on as subs in the second half, so I wouldn't laugh too hard, you championship players, not being able to beat a League 2 team by more goals than one, because you did beat a League 2 team. You know what I mean. I used to find Luton alright, now I'm not. I don't like Luton because Luton don't like us. That's the thing. I personally don't mind them. I tolerate them. Then that's the secret. I tolerate them. Who am I going to vote for then? Well, realistically speaking, this guy here, Reece Cavier, is the best player. So, I guess it's going to be him. And while I'm there, just going to have a little cheeky scout. How much are you worth? 12? Maybe. If we get promoted... yeah, you're not going to want to join, are you? You're not going to want to join. Extremely doubtful. Mind you, your cost is very low. We'll try. He'd be an excellent replacement for Wilson. And he's a pressing forward. That's my favourite kind of striker in this game. They're the ones where they just close down everything. Defenders, keepers. You know, they close down the T-bar at the end of the game as well. Just everything. Really, really useful players to have. As long as they're good finishers, mind. Because if they nick the ball off the defender and then put it in row Z, I mean, what's the point of that? You might as well get the defender to do that for you. At least then you'll have the set piece. Alright, we're nearly there, we're nearly ready. This is the match where we know for certain whether we're going to win the league or not. 2,200 for Mackie. That's really cheap. His contract must be due to expire soon. But do you know what? I think this is actually a decent... If he's interested, of course. He might not be. But I think this is a decent transfer fee. Because even... Let's say his contract is coming to an end this year. And it is. We're basically paying them £2,000 to not renegotiate terms with him. Alright, he's not interested anyway, so... Didn't want to sign you anyway, pal. But I mean, I've done that before. I've had players come in towards the end of their contract and a team's actually bid for them and I've accepted it. And it's kind of... It's not so much they're buying him out of his contract, but they're paying the team to not offer him a new contract, essentially. I had an absolute steal on one. I think I was in like League 1 and I had a 34-year-old who'd hardly played for me that season. And I managed to sell him for 50 grand. Despite the fact his contract was due to expire a week from then. That's when you got to question who's in charge of these football clubs. 50 grand. They could have signed him on a free. In fact, I think because he joined a team that wasn't in the UK, they could have signed him on a free transfer anyway. They could have negotiated terms with him. They didn't. So, I mean, I was laughing. Christmas party that year was a fantastic event. Right, Richmond calling on... Yep, cool. Let's talk to the team. Be passionate. Who reacted badly? Cox, Wootton, Miller, Whitnell. Oh, Whitnell. I'm disappointed to see you on that list. And Lynch, actually. The others are all fired up. There we go. They're happy. Marginally happy. I don't care about players wanting to go out on loan right now. Got more important things to worry about. We just need a point. This is the one time this season where a 0-0 draw would actually please me. Let's go out there and finish the underdog story. I still don't really know how we're still top this season. We've had some really bad results. Personally, I'm not that happy with these results, but we are still top, so the numbers don't lie. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go out there. Let's finish it. Let's be passionate. Let's just be calm for this one. Let's go. Come on, boys. Slow, silent clapping. Family are asleep. Let's not wake anybody up. Bloody hell. Those shorts would wake you up. Jesus. And those socks. Who designed this kit? Are they colourblind? I need to look up Worthing's kit in real life and see if it is like that. Okay, Stevenage are losing to Maidstone. And Welling are beating Maidenhead. I'm just looking out for Bromley scores as well, because if they go 1-0 down, that's even better. Galbraith, good clearance. Shame there was no one there. I mean, that should have been you there, but you were back defending, so I can't really criticise. Get rid. That is one of the best headers of the season from Brunt. He just did the right thing there. Not trying to head it forward or do anything stupid. Just head it back to his open teammate who could then clear it long. Unfortunately, that didn't work out, but the sentiment was there. Oy vey. Okay. That wasn't so good. Williamson to Smith. Back to Williamson. Back to Smith. Ball forward. Good header clear. Roberts picks it up. Finds Lynch. Wilkinson. Lynch goes long. Dunn not there. Head that. Okay, control, clear. Head that, head that. Good stuff. It's not a bad ball. Okay, he didn't go onto it. If Galbraith had brought that down, that would have been an okay pass. Oh my god. Okay, so their shorts and socks are based on the keeper kit. Is that intentional? Oh my god. Okay. He saved it. He saved it. That's all that matters, is he saved it. I still don't know. I still don't know what Bromley are doing. I forgot who they were playing as well. It's not good, is it? They're not on the latest updates. Oh, Lynch. No, not now. Not now. Good save. Not now, buddy. Come on, man. Don't tell me you're crumbling. Wilkinson's nervous. Lynch is composed. Good header. Smith. Good block, Waldron O'Rourke. Roberts now. Finds Brunt. That was a tidy pass. It's a shame we didn't see the result of that. Oh, that was Dunn gave it away originally. And then Lynch with the heavy touch. Robertson with the calmest jutting out of the left hand to save it I think I've ever seen. Oh, that was nearly a goal. That was a good free kick. Right, replicate it here. He's gone back post. Headed back across. Galbraith brings it down. Lay it off to the edge. Yep, Waldron O'Rourke, you going to shoot, buddy? You going to shoot? No? Okay. It's not the worst. Okay, that was the worst. Try and stay on side, lads. Right, what's going on here? One of you needs to piss off. If I do league table here... Actually, no, I'm going to do you there. And then if I do league table here... There we go. So this needs to be the advice one. Passing is appalling. Pyong not used to the pressing intensity. I need to train him up on that, because that's doing my head in. The fact that he keeps saying that. Wilkinson dominant in the air today. Has he? I'm pretty sure every header I've seen him go up before he's lost. Oh, I don't know, ref. That looked like a bit of a foul to me. Okay, Nixon. Well one back. Turn if you need. Turn if you need. That's it. Hunt. Back to Ekpyong. Goes forward. Good flick. Waldron O'Rourke running through. Okay. Oh. Nearly. Still no update from Bromley. If we both draw, we win. They have to win. They have to win. They have to go for it. McGee on for Galbraith. That's another good free kick. He's found his range. Galbraith lasted about half an hour. That's not bad. That's got to be offside, surely. No? Okay, a bit surprised there. What are you doing, Wilkinson? What are you doing with it, Wilkinson? Come on, lads, please don't faff around. Please don't faff around. Not now. Not ever, let's be honest, but especially not now. Come on. We just need... Okay, Bromley are winning. We just need a point. Bromley are 2-0 up as well. Oh, no. That was a good goal. It's a good goal. Again, I hope OBS picked that up. No one... I know Waldron overall was kind of trying to get across. Maybe we need someone else on the edge of the box in those scenarios. Okay. Again, a draw. All we need is a draw. Not like that done. Fool. Straight over Roberts' head. Come on, boys. Don't mess it up now. I'm acting like we're going to lose the league on this match, but I feel like that is what's going to happen. I do feel like that. Because right now, they are only 3 points behind us. Right, Asim Gagne's on for Dunn, so I'm going to switch to this. Also, Whitnall is on for Hunt. That's a mistake, I think. Hunt was doing alright. Get rid, get rid, get rid. Oh, it's okay. Tactical foul, tactical foul. Oh, you could have brought that down, Wilkinson. Oh, McGee, what is that touch? Come on, boys. It's like you don't want this. We'll be one step away from the Football League if we win this game. Literally one step away. Just got to win the league next season and that's it. We'll be up in the Football League. Think of all the money. You'll be able to buy a car. You might even be able to buy a house if it's in a really cheap area. Stewart with the corner. Take it Bromley haven't thrown it away. Not yet, they haven't. Oh, I really don't want this to go to the last game. Still goal difference. Still goal difference. It's only had a 3-goal swing so far. It still needs another 13. But it would be very nice if we tied it up now. It would be ridiculously nice. Going 2 up top. Right, play it long. Good skill. Come on, Roberts. Come on, Roberts. Now is the time. No, not near post, you dummy. Always hit it far post. You hit it across the keeper because if he deflects it back out, that's when the runner comes on and scores. Recycle, recycle. No. That's it, recycle. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? That's going to be cleared again. Okay, it's from Roberts. Gave him the eyes. Let it bounce. In behind. In fact, there he could have crossed it. Asim Gagne had a tap in. He had an absolute tap in. Selfish bastard, Roberts. You gotta go in the dressing room after this game and look him in the eye. Come on. You're not the best runner, Waldron O'Rourke, I know that. But now's a really good time. If Roberts wasn't knackered, he probably would have chased that one down. Corner ball. McGee's on it. In swinger. This could be it. Oh, keeper. He came, he saw, he caught. And he made a kicking noise when he threw it out to their guy as well. That's impressive. Tackle him. No, that wasn't a foul. That was not a foul. Oh, the ref's surname's Bromley, for Christ's sake. How are they not investigating this? If he sends him off, you're a joke, ref. You're an absolute joke. It was a straight red as well. It was a straight red. Oh my god. Do you know what? Go hard or go home. Oh, no, not swap. I want you to go in there. And then you to go like that. And then, yeah, you're going to be an advance forward, I should say. You are going to be target man. And actually, do you know what I'm going to do? No, you are going to stay there. And you're going to be a target man as well. Set to attack. We're basically just going to lump it. Good flick. Shame no one was there. We've literally got no one in the wide areas. Maybe I'll move Nixon back into defence. Good save. Never mind. Okay, looks like this might be a bumper episode because I think we're going into the last game of the season. Can't see us coming back from this one now. Just let the match plan take over again, see what they do. I think what I did there was what's known as an almighty cock-up. Another good save. I mean, if the team that Bromley are playing want to score 2 goals now, or however many they need, that would be lovely. That's it, that's it. Go on, McGee. Just imagine we're 3-1 down against Chelsea again. Oh, why'd you stop the highlight there? It better pick up again where that left off. Oh, I'm going to be raging. It's not. For God's sake. Now, Nixon's probably going to get booked. No? Okay. Got away with one slightly there. This is going to be 3-0. Oh, it's a good finish, to be fair. It was a good finish. Alrighty. Alrighty. I'm a little bit worried about goal difference now. Even though they still need a massive swing. Right now there's been, I believe, a 5-goal swing. And we were... Well, our goal difference is 11 better than theirs now. So in theory, if they were to win like 6-0 and we were to lose 5-0 in our last game, they could potentially win the league. Which would not be ideal. I don't really fancy a playoff. Mainly because I just want to get on to pre-season. Have a good hard look at the squad. I don't dislike Robertson, but I think we are going to need a slightly more stable goalkeeper because 2 of their goals have come from keeper error, shall we say, not dealing with the save. I think that's a fair assumption. That was nearly another one. You can blow for time now, ref. I honestly don't mind if you want to end this one a little bit early. Pretty sure they don't mind either. Where are Worthing? In the table. 11th. So they've got nothing to play for. They're not getting into the playoffs. You know, just end the game. Just end the game. It's absolutely fine. Just end the game. Roberts, I know I set you as a target man. You don't have to head everything. Sometimes it's okay to bring it down. Target men do that too. Time ref. Time ref. Time ref. Time ref. Time ref. Oh, dearie me. Dearie, dearie me. Lynch, get out of here. Not even bothering appealing that. Oh, it does say harsh. Okay. The last one I appealed, it didn't work. You, sir. Right. Not to, you know, I've got to be a bit tough on these players. We are going for a league title here. Criticise refereeing, yeah, sure. Water and Raw is not going anywhere. Yeah, go away. There are classier ways to handle this. I mean, I've been tapping up the Barnet player the whole time, but, you know. What is a football manager if they're not a hypocrite? Okay. 10 goals is what separates us from Bromley right now. 10 goals and 3 points. But if they win their match and we lose, 10 goals. Yep, Lynch is suspended. Brilliant. That's just what I needed. Okay, so Chun Dun Singh is going to be coming in for this game. I'm also... Where's Street? There he is. You're coming in for Dunn. Asan Gagny can stay on the bench. Useless. King's back. Sorry, Galbraith. I need the big guns for this. And I think... Oh, yeah. Wilkinson can Tatar as well. Let's, tell you what. Let's put Mead here for now. But then we're going to bring Pruti... Actually, no, we're going to bring Whitnell in. And have Mead on the bench. That's not bad. That's not a bad way of doing it. Okay. That was a scout report. Dumbass. Should have read that. Right. What have we got? Wooten's heading ability. Wilkinson's ability to win the ball back. Ekpyong's aerial ability. Whitnell's work ethic. Do you know what? I'm just going to play a pacey lineup with some pacey players and some natural goal scorers and assisters, and I'm just going to try and win the game that way, rather than trying to do tit for tat with what the opposition are doing, because that don't always work. Let's see if we can win this. This is normally the point of the video where I go, we will win this, and we will win this in style, blah 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 blah. But there's a very, very good chance that we could lose this game still, because we have not been in the best form. We had the mid-season slump. That was the worst thing. It's been a while since I had one of those. That's the thing. Normally we just dominate throughout the year. Occasional surprise results, and that's it. But this season, we've just really not got going. Team selection. They're pretty happy with who I've chosen. They want Whitnell at left back, though. Who's they? Adams wants Whitnell at left back. That's not happening. McGee for Waldron O'Rourke. Do you know what? I might actually agree with that one. Richmond again. He's very chatty, isn't he? Neil Richmond. Yeah, just play your normal game. Who reacted badly? Pruti, an amazing chance for us to win the title. I don't agree with you that we should be treating this like any other match. Well, I bigged up the last one, mate, and we lost. So, with our expectations, we should be winning the title. So let's not downplay the importance of this fixture. Oh dear. That's it. I might as well just slap them all across the face with that reply. It's Dartford. They're 10th. They beat Bromley for me. That's why I'm worried. They actually beat Bromley. I don't think they've got anything to play for, though. So they might be like halfway to the beach. Who have Bromley got? Bromley have got Boreham Wood, who are 7th. So, come on, Boreham Wood. You're my landlord at the moment. Do me a favour. We ground share with them, by the way, in case you're wondering what I meant by that. Yeah, McGee in for Waldron O'Rourke. He's up to 2.5 stars now. That's good. And Matthews. Do I bring Matthews back in? Nah, Nixon's done alright. Nixon's done alright. I can't criticise Nixon. 6.62. 6.5. Yes, you are better. Vincent. I mean, it's tempted for set pieces. Nah. I've got to stop doubting myself. Do it this way. We're going to do it this way. We will win the match. Another set for another final day of the season full of drama and tension. I mean, I said this last time, but sure. Let's go back to calm. He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. That guy's going to score a hat-trick now. Long may that continue. Yeah, come on, Whitnell. Come on, Kane. Wilkinson was a mistake. It should have been you, buddy. It should have been you. Great start. Look at that. Leapt like a salmon. Born leader. Okay, Hunt on the ball. To Brunt. Roberts. Good switch. Great switch to King. Pulls it back to Nixon. Nice little chase down here. Perfect, perfect. Alright, early corner. I'll take that. 30 seconds in, we have a corner. Bromley aren't winning yet, so that's good. You just got to roll with the punches at this point. Just got to roll with the punches. You going to hit it? No. Brunt, you going to hit it? No. Someone want to hit it? That was a really good avenue just to bring it down and smash it. Why didn't you? You muppets. Okay, Hunt. Yeah, see, Vincent, I think, would have a better angle on that one. Not that I'm comparing. Corner? Yeah. Alright, Hassan, you did what you could there. Who's going to take this? Is it McGee? Yeah. That is McGee, isn't it? Yeah. I think we need another man on the halfway line for this kind of counter-attack. Oh dear, Nixon. Not good. Not good. Not good. Good save. Again, you didn't see that because the thing froze. Basically, the guy just got past Nixon, kicked it straight at Robertson. Just to sum up there. The extra work on attacking set pieces prior to the match is creating more chances for us. And yet we're not taking those chances, so it's worthless. Brunt. Just faffs around with it a little too much for my liking. It was almost a good assist, but he just faffs. Just faffs. What we got? Defending of set pieces has been far from perfect. Dartford have had a good number of shots in the match. Most of them have been long-range efforts. Short passes connecting well. Lofthouse is getting too much space. No duh. And Chun Dunsing getting skinned too much. Ekpyong looks like he's used to playing at a lower tempo. Chun Dunsing acts as if he's used to playing a less direct game. We're not playing a direct game, are we? We're supposed to be playing it on the ground. I mean, you can be direct and play it low. Direct is just, you know, from back to front as fast as possible. We assume it's always long ball, punt it up in the air, but not always. Not always. Bromley are still drawing. Dartford are obviously still drawing because we're playing them. Derp. The ball's just bouncing off him. I think Street's leaving at the end of this season as well. He doesn't know it yet, but I think he's leaving at the end of this season. Right, McGee, long ball forward. Yeah, that's not troubling anyone, is it? Although... Nope, nope, troubling no one. What a waste of a pass. Was that Brunt again? Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, good save. Good save. Come on, lads. Good boy, Robertson. Good boy. Look how easy this was. Touch, pass. Apart from a deeper line, there's not really much you can do about that. He's just found the gap and gone straight through it. Corner, McGee. That wasn't a bad one, actually. Whitnell got a touch on that. Who knows? Hit it. Hit it. Oh, okay. He did hit it. 8 shots, 4 on target. They've had 4 and 3. Possession-wise, we are on top, but we need to work their keeper more. Right, Brunt to Roberts. That's a nice ball. Come on, Street. Come on, Street. Oh, no. You idiot. That was set up perfectly for him. That was his time. That was his Cameron Walker moment. You will never be Cameron Walker, Street. You suck. Asengani has come on for Roberts. That is correct, isn't it? Yes. So he's playing left wing. Oh, they got Noor Hussin playing for them. Wow. Also, they've made 3 subs and we haven't yet. That's a rarity. Normally it's the other way around. Oh, there we go. Now it's sub heavy. Waldron O'Rourke has come on. McGee's dropped back into central midfield. We have a free... Oh, it's miles out. Never mind. I thought it was the edge of the box. McGee taking this one. Ekpyong running onto it. Is that onside? No. See, that's my instinct now. Is that onside? Because I just know it's going to be disallowed. This from Ekpyong, though. Yeah, if Brunt had just stayed a little bit further back. Damn it. Bromley's still drawing, though. Pruti's on for Ekpyong. McGee. Okay, corner. 16 minutes to go. If it stays like this, that's all we need. Get there. You going to shoot? No. That's a very nice pass, actually. Waldron O'Rourke thunders it across the box. Corner again. That is brilliant play from Waldron O'Rourke. And a nice ball from King, I suppose. Back in. Oh, that guy, yeah, that was his all day long. Have you seen the size of him? He's a giant. Giant of a human being. I think we're at the point now where, even if we lose this game, the goal difference isn't going to swing enough. Nah, you're not going to do anything there, Street. Nah, you're not going to do anything there. That would have been a really good opportunity as well. You can almost see here, King realises who is up with him. And just decides, you know what, I'm just going to have a shot. 6 minutes to go. Dally Waters, is that really your name? Great save. Oh, Robertson, you absolute beast. Actually, Bromley are losing. Yes. Boreham would have just scored. Hell yes. Chundunsing is now playing as a striker. Hell no. That's a terrible idea. I'd rather have Waldron O'Rourke up there, to be honest. At least we've got 3 defenders playing in defence. Then a midfield of King, Brunt, Waldron O'Rourke and McGee. Ah, dear. And it counts. What a way to end the season. Losing the match and yet somehow still winning the league. Balls and arses. Wasn't even a good goal. Again, he just fell over and it went in. Oh, it's like bloody pinball. Come on, lads. Let's get an equaliser. McGee. Pulls it back to King. Crosses it. Street's header. Okay, that was better from Street. I think it froze on that moment again. He headed it straight at the keeper if it did freeze. Come on, boys. Bromley's still losing. Great challenge, whoever that was. And Chundunsing getting involved. And again, Waldron O'Rourke. That was a bit wasteful, was it? Hang on. It's not over yet. Oh my god, Street is running in treacle. And yet somehow he's forced a corner. Non-league football, ladies and gentlemen. Non-league football. No, Brunt. You can't kick a ball through a man. Why is this a highlight? Look how slow Street is, and yet he forces Dally Waters to dally on the ball for a little too long and then kick it behind. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4 minutes. Bromley are still losing. It's 2-0 actually. So it's over. We've won the league. They can't come back now, surely. Well, I mean, we got away with one slightly here, let's be honest. Is Street going to score? He's won a penalty, though. Okay. This might be your last impact in a Hatfield shirt, mate. I'm glad you've done that. And now we've got Asen Gagny about to steal the limelight, I hope, from Rob Street. Yes! We got the draw we needed. Hatfield edge ever closer to title glory, it says at the bottom of the screen. We are, you know, like Lewis Hamilton's puncture a couple of weeks ago. Or Lightning McQueen would be a better example, because I imagine more people have seen cars than the British Grand Prix. When he just about ekes over the line with his tongue sticking out. That's what we're doing right now. The tongues are out and we're just creeping towards the line. Waldron O'Rourke, you're a legend. This is exactly what you should be doing at this point in a match. We got time for another shot here, you know. Corner. Okay. This could be getting interesting. Could we end up winning this match in style? I doubt it with looking at the clock, but you never know. And credit to Street. He won the penalty. It was a legitimate penalty, legitimate foul. Fair play. And that's it. Here's the little trophy celebration. Oh no, no trophy celebration. That's nice. And Boreham Wood won 2-0. So that should be, I'll go and check, but that should be the league title. Hatfield win, Vanarama South. Also, look at this. Wage budget, massive. Transfer budget, about the same as it was, but that's fine, because we've hardly got any money. There you go, we won the title. I've led them to glory. There's the 1-1 draw. What a way to do it. What a boring way to do it. Please the board. Very nice. So previous winners. Torquay 2018-19. Dartford 2019-20. So they got relegated again, clearly. Aldershot 2021. Woking 21-22. Maidenhead 22-23. Havant and Waterlooville 23-24. And then 24-25. Hatfield Town. Hatfield Town. Oh, I love this, by the way. Additionally, whilst the board recognise that success in the competition is welcome and deserves both praise and recognition, they are keen to remind Jeffries of his long-term obligations and targets and expect that any celebrations are handled accordingly. Basically, they're saying don't get too pissed because you've got another league title to win next season. Ekpyong is... he's happy because, yeah, we performed as promised and won and secured promotion. I saw professional there for a second. I don't know where that came from. Smith, by the way, excellent season. 20 goals in 42 games for Biggleswade. Wallace, 8 goals in 23 appearances for Dereham. Holer, 12 goals in 38 appearances for Loughborough. And Jabali is going to get released at the end of the season. Sounds so cruel saying that. I know it's cruel. But times change. He'll go and be successful somewhere, I'm sure. I'm 100% positive he'll go on and be successful somewhere else. Right, I'm going to let the game do the autosave, just so I have got a copy of us winning the league, because you never know, with these modern technologies, things can go wrong all the time. And then I'm going to wrap up the episode, and between now and next episode, I'm going to do as much of pre-season as possible. I'm going to get involved with the transfer plans. Some players will be leaving. I'm going to try and bring in some new, young, fresh blood to try and shake the team up a little bit. And yeah, we'll see how pre-season goes. In fact, I might even see if I can very quickly organise pre-season on camera, because that's something I've not done in this series. It might be something that people aren't sure about what to do. I'm going on something from a couple of years ago though, so this might not necessarily be the case anymore. But you never know. Let's just skip through all of this stuff. Oh, yeah, you're good. Extremely doubtful. So you're coming into your last month as well. Yeah. Okay. There's a couple of players there, potentially. Oh yeah, we paid 20k to Scunthorpe because we won the league. Forgot about that. So what I do here is I go schedule and I go arrange friendly, and let's say, what month is this? July. Yeah, that's about right for pre-season. So let's choose. Sunday's fine. Before we do this, actually, let's go multiple friendly matches. I always go. Normally, I do Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then the Saturday again, but this time it's going to be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so it's quite a few games quite close together, but you can get big pots doing this. So like Charlton, for example, it's going to cost £25,000 to get them to come, but we make 31,000, so it's like a £6,000 profit. And you do this enough times during pre-season and you make a tidy amount of money. Same with Bolton here, that's 6,000, well, 5,500. Wimbledon, only 3,000, but still money in the bank. Bolton, no, we already chose Bolton. Blackpool or Bristol or Coventry. Coventry might be a good one, relatively cheap. Another 2 and a bit grand there. And then yeah, you basically fill up your schedule now with these matches. So this one as well. Actually, for this one, let's go just the one friendly. With, let's say, Blackpool, and then here or here I'm going to do a cup, so that's a really good way to make money, because you get 3 teams joining, then you kind of get like 3 times the money. Mind you, the teams available aren't that big. Newport, sure. Aldershot. Mind you, the margins here are pretty... no, actually the money's gone up a little bit there. Newport, suddenly the money's gone rapidly down. Hereford. Okay, so now it's readjusted. We're actually losing money on Newport, but we're making money on the other 2, so it kind of cancels out. And that, I don't think that takes into account, or maybe it does take into account ticket sales. Who knows? But yeah, that's the end of the season, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you enjoyed the series. Drop some comments down below, let me know ideas for transfers, tactics, all that good stuff. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. There's plenty more of the Youthful Hatfield Town coming up in the near future. So until then, and until next time, I will see you soon.